It's spring and love is in the air, which means wedding season. Here in the U.S., a wedding costs on average more than $26,000, $1,220 of which is spent on flowers. A new company is helping people nip growing wedding costs in the bud. Meg Oliver has the details.
As thousands of people are still out of their homes tonight because of wildfires out west, we're getting a look at this dramatic video. You can barely see anything there because of all that smoke, but it's dramatic video of one escape. This footage shows fire burning very close to a highway in Canada. More than 14,000 people are under evacuation. The first thing you do in the morning, be honest, is it look at your Facebook feed?
Apparently that's an issue, and tonight former workers are sounding off.
The legal battle over Toledo's use of red light cameras is coming back to Lucas County. The Ohio Supreme Court decided today to send the case back to Lucas County Common Pleas Court. The state had challenged Toledo's use of cameras, saying an officer needed to be present at each camera to make any citations issued valid.
We're live at the Toledo Zoo, the 32nd annual Lights Before Christmas. Yeah, we're donning our hand warmers. These are air activated and they must be shaken first. Kristi. She's
demonstrating the hand warmer shaking. Hey, you know, we've been seeing all these beautiful lights. You can see them across the trail over here and behind us. But we're also now hearing some cool things happening because it's a new thing that they have going on, the Carnivore Cafe, that we're going to hear from Tim again later about. So many new things to see. It just got to be out here.
And some of our traditional stuff has a newness to it. Santa, of course, is going to be here. It's the Lights Before Christmas, but he has a new location. Where? Let's check that out right now with Ellen.
News at 5.
Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. Some snow in the area today. Do you have your scraper and snow shovel ready? Tonight and throughout the week, you'll need them. An urgent need in Ohio and Lucas County. Hundreds of kids pouring into children's services. The opioid epidemic to blame.
Ohio's Attorney General has blamed.
Caught on camera, a man makes off with an entire case of beer, all hidden in his pants. You can see him here stuffing the bottles into his trousers. Check that out. Yep, there they go. Police in Louisiana are looking for the man tonight. Have you ever wanted to wear a pair of jeans that shows off your kneecaps? Well, Nordstrom has the answer for you. Listen to this, Jerry. These are what Nordstrom.com calls clear knee mom jeans. Made by Topshop, these $95 jeans feature clear plastic kneecap covers sewn in. Just gets better and better. They're also cropped below the knee and fit high on the waist, making them so-called mom jeans.
High on the waist.
Nordstrom.com says the jeans have a, quote, futuristic feel. It's unclear how many people have actually bought those jeans.
Coming soon to a closet near you?
I already have a pair, don't you?
Mom's jeans?
Mom jeans. I'm a mom, I have jeans. That's all the mom jeans I need. I don't need any clear plastic anymore.
Yeah, that stuff I'm not sure about.
Now check out this new video tonight. This is the fire that broke out this afternoon at Cedar Point Marina. Just check that out. The fire right there, the smoke billowing into the air, thick black smoke. Activity at Cedar Point itself was not affected. Nobody was hurt in the blaze. The cause is under investigation.
Hi, Jerry. They're still setting up. I'm sure we'll see people coming in here shortly, but it's really neat to see how all this has come together. I've been in local media for about 10 years, and I've been able to see the Marathon Classic every year, turning out those stories on how it's changed and being able to feature the players and the volunteers, thousands of volunteers. But, you know, Dan's got me a little bit beat on this one.
Yeah, this is the 32nd tournament going back to #1 back in 1984 when Lori Peterson won the thing.
There's an ice cream brand that's getting the attention of a lot of people because of its promise of low calories and less guilt. Over the summer, Halo Top became the best-selling pint of ice cream in the country, beating big names like Ben & Jerry's and Haagen-Dazs, targeting millennials at first because the company turned to social media, sending pints to YouTube influencers. But the key selling point became about those calories. An entire pint has as many as a single serving of other ice creams. And the first Halo Top shop with soft serve versions of the treat opened last month in California, and more are planned.
It could be the #1 selling ice cream in the world.
Is that your dream?
That is my dream.
Right now, the company is pushing to keep up with demand, churning out about 650,000 pints a day. Can just eat more ice cream. Who doesn't like that? The new tax plan takes effect in a few days, and that has homeowners thinking. But the IRS is warning, don't be too quick on paying those property taxes.
Kristi Leigh is live at the courthouse to introduce us to his new forever family. Kristi.
Jerry, it's a rare occasion, as you know, that we get to take a negative story that we've had to report on in the past and watch it unfold into something so positive. Judge Jack Puffenberger said himself in courtroom today that not many great things happen in this building, but today was a good day and a great way to start the morning.
Toy drives us over to Barnes & Noble to Monroe Street with Kristi Leigh to see what's happening your way. Hey, Kristi.
Yes, Jerry, they let me out of the studio to come explore the books here, and we're conveniently set up by all these Christmas books. I spotted this one, Advent Storybook. How cool is this? 24 stories, little stories that you can share with your kids before bedtime, if I can open it up. Really cool. So now I'm thinking I want to get this, and you know, while I'm here, might as well get some books for the kids in our area that could really use some books and some gifts this year for Christmas. Now, you were just talking about picking up those teddy bears from the Walleye game. Well, Lucas County Children's Services got their share of some of those teddy bears, but what they really need is a lot more to give these kids. Here's the deal. There are thousands of kids that Lucas County Children's Services is keeping an eye out for in our community, living right here, that haven't maybe had their best year yet.
WTOL 11 evening anchor Kristi Leigh is live out at Highland Meadows in Sylvania at the Empowering Women Summit going on right now. Kristi.
Hey guys, yes, this is the first ever Women's Summit, which is just a testament to how much this grows every year, expands, offers new things for our community. I do want to address right away that I look a little different in the yoga wear, much like many of the women inside the tent right now, because we are going to be doing some group-led yoga on the driving range when this all wraps up. But right now, just came out of the tent, which is packed full of women, nearly 400 women in there networking, which can get loud.
Well, the races for the cure are so close now. Both are this weekend, Saturday in Findlay, Sunday in downtown Toledo. But don't worry, it is getting close, but you have time to register if you haven't done so already. Kristi Leigh joining us live at Brandy's Ford in Maumee. So, Kristi, how are things going out that way?
Jerry, this is the perfect way for folks to get registered. We're going to take you through the process real quick, actually. This is where you fill out your registration form. You come here first. If you have kids with you, you can even, you know, hey guys, bring those kids with you. Oh, here we go. Don't want to miss you. Then we come over here and pay $30 for adults, $20 for kids. Then, I know, this is how fast it is. You can just go through the whole process. Don't forget to register for these raffle prizes. Places like Shaggy Chick Dog Grooming and Mani Petties. Those raffle tickets are great value, 5 for $20. Can't miss those. Here's where you pick up your bibs. These folks have been hard at work. I've been folding all of these all day. No, that's not true. But you can pick up your t-shirts if you're already registered. You can do that. This is my favorite part, real quick. The survivor table. Ooh, I have some buddies with me. This is where everyone that is a survivor has signed. This is so remarkable to see in person. All these names, all these survivors here. So I want to sneak in Desmond because I'm talking and taking up all this time. Desmond, why should people register for this race? Why is the $30 going to make a difference?
You know, that $30 goes right back into the community. 75% of the money that we raise through this race is reinvested into the community through community programs that support uninsured and underinsured women. So that's funding breast cancer screenings, diagnostic services, even cancer treatment, and paying for rent for women who are in financial dire straits. So that $30 doesn't seem like a lot, but together it amounts to an incredible impact in the community.
And there's fun for the whole family there. There's going to be even things for the kids, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's going to be a kids dash for in the Toledo area. The kids will be able to run the bases at Fifth Third Field, and in Findlay they'll be able to do a little dash right by Blanchard Valley Hospital. So it's going to be so much fun for the whole family.
So much fun. It's going to be a beautiful day. So come on out here. You have till 7 tonight, and you also have tomorrow 10 to 7. So just come on out here, all right? Reporting live from Brandy's Ford in Maumee, Kristi Leigh, WTOL 11.
And Kristi, some good news. I understand that my friend for many years, Desmond Strode, knows CPR. So if you keel over after all your running around out there, I think you're in good hands. You're going to be okay.
Yes.
Deep breaths.
He's got me back.
There we go.
Not everyone who approaches your home is invited. One Halloween night, Rose Toth returned to her home in the Old West End to 2 very unwelcome guests.
Before I knew it, I had a gun in my face. My first words, "Are you for real?" I honestly didn't think I believed my eyes in that moment.
she had to think fast.
Oddly, I was very compelled to try to humanize myself, so I just kept talking. Like talking and talking and talking, because I thought that if they thought like I was a real person, that maybe then they wouldn't hurt me.
Gun to her head, they demanded any of her valuables, down to right off her body, like her wedding ring and phone. Without that to call for help, Toth hid and turned to Facebook using a PC.
I wrote, "This is not a joke. I was just robbed. Someone please send the police to my home," and I put my address right on Facebook.
She used the resources that she had right there and then, and I think she made a great decision.
Lieutenant Kevin Braun says while home invasion situations can be very different, your top priority must always be keeping yourself safe.
The goal here is to protect yourself, not to protect your property, not to protect your TV or your stereo. Protect yourself and your family first.
If able to get away, run, then call police. If you can hide, hide. And if you must,
grab a weapon. If I don't have, not everybody has guns, but if you can get your hands on something that you can possibly use to protect yourself.
Toth says she's learned from her experience.
I still sleep with the lights on. Still, I have night lights throughout my whole house. I have an alarm. It's just different.
She always keeps the doors locked, has an alarm system, and she keeps her blinds shut.
Because what the crooks can't see won't tempt them.
Lieutenant Braun echoes that advice and also recommends developing relationships with neighbors.
So that if this ever does happen, you have safe places that you can go.
Creepy people are creepy people everywhere and anywhere. And so I think closing down your house makes sense.
And try to keep your cell phone near and charged so help is always close. Kristi Leigh, WTOL 11. Cancer has touched the lives of many of us. One Sylvania family is dealing with it right now after 3 generations are all fighting the good fight together. Tonight, I want to introduce you to Brooke Robbins, who is facing her senior year with stage 4 cancer. This story only on 11.
Feeling like I will lose her. That's how I felt at the beginning of this.
Sarah's sister Brooke is fighting a rare form of Hodgkin's, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. But Sarah fights back tears, describing how cancer has plagued other members of her family these past few years.
First having my mom go through it, and then having her go through it. It's just been hard.
Brooke says she started getting sick in May and antibiotics weren't working. After further tests, doctors found a big mass by her heart and in her pancreas. She wouldn't be going home that day.
It is a little overwhelming, because you don't think that it's going to happen to you when you're a kid. That you usually see that in a lot of adults or younger children.
Brooke is 17 and supposed to be starting her senior year at Northview this fall.
I can't give her that time back. She's, this is supposed to be a fun time. It's her last, being a kid, and that's hard to, see as a parent.
Brooke's dad, Chad, says it's the worst pain, being unable to fix Brooke himself, but her courage is inspiring.
Her strength is amazing, and if it wasn't for her positivity and all this stuff, I don't know what I would do after, going through this again.
Chad has had to watch his wife battle a brain tumor, but he thinks her fight helps give the family hope. And while 3 different kinds of cancers have hit this family, they think of others.
I like to try and make someone smile every now and then.
Brooke and her grandma make gowns and pillowcases and bring gifts to the other kids at Toledo Children's Hospital.
I like to see the kids light up, because I know firsthand that sometimes it gets really lonely or boring, and to give the kids something to do and to see them smile, it's really nice. My sister is very positive and strong, and she's kicking butt and getting through it.
And not just getting through it, but making moments count.
I would love to go back in time, and there's a lot of things I can't do now, and so I cherish all the moments that you have when you have them. Make sure that you make the most out of what you got.
Such a good attitude. The Robbins family isn't sure if Brooks Immunity will allow her to go ahead and attend Northview this fall as a senior, but they're just taking one day at a time.